Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Andy, congratulations on your awards tonight. What's your reaction to getting Players Player and Fans Player of the Year?
Yeah, you never kind of know going into these types of things exactly if you're going to leave with any awards and what type of awards you would. I've been fortunate to kind of probably reap some of the success and the rewards of really a collective group effort. We've had a strong year, and like I said, since day one, typically when you have a strong year as a team, the goalie, tends to take home some awards, and individually, I've kind of been happy for the most part on how this year's went. Obviously, like any season, you have your ups and downs, but couldn't be happier as a collective group and kind of the bond that we've built and what we've set out to do and the goals that we've accomplished thus far. And we still think that we have 4 really good hockey games left in front of us, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can do.
Just yourself, how much have you enjoyed playing for the Fife Flyers?
Yeah, I've loved it, since I've been here. Both my wife and I have had a blast living in Kirkcaldy. The town's been great. We've really loved the small town environment. Everyone's so friendly, whether you're just walking down High Street or out to dinner. Everyone's been great to us. And then, playing with this group of guys, this is some of the most fun I've ever had playing hockey. It's been great for me. It's been great for us. And then, just playing kind of in our building and playing at the old barn and walking into the arena the first day, I was like, wow, this is such an old building. But all I ever heard about was just how electric the atmosphere was. And we've seen that. In some of the big performances we've had at home, this building's as loud and as great of an environment as anything I've ever played in. We owe that to the fans, their support throughout the year, whether we've been on a run and having success, or whether we've gone through some of our downtimes. They've been behind us and they've been supportive, and we really appreciate that, and we're really hoping to do something and bring some more trophies back to this community.
At what point in the season, kind of early on, did you get that sense that this was a special group?
I think we've talked about it. We kind of felt, I think we've had a special bond, and I think we felt since the first month we were here that this was a cohesive group. Guys got along really well. Guys didn't have egos. We kind of all checked our egos at the door the day that we arrived in this foreign place in Scotland. Put our shin pads on like we always do, and we went out there and just loved playing the game of hockey and loved playing together. And I've talked to a lot of people about this, and I've talked to other guys about this. The cohesiveness that this group has had, and the willingness of anyone to do anything for anyone on this team. To do what's ever asked of them, whether it's blocking a shot, whether it's taking a third line role, whether it's stepping up and scoring a big goal. As a group, people have really bought in to the team goal that we've had here, and Hutch and Dutz have said it since day one. We have the opportunity, due to the cohesiveness of this team, to do something special. We truly are a team.
You talked about it with Ali, but how frustrating has it been the last few weeks to be missing a few matches?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I touched on it a little bit earlier. This is the time of the year that you really want to be in there. I'm a competitor. I love what I do. I love being out there with these guys. I've had so much fun playing here this year, and just my competitive nature is wanting to be out there, and unfortunately I've been limited and haven't been able to be out there. But I've still tried to be part of this team, and the guys have really stepped up and played some solid hockey lately, and found ourselves in a position where now we're in the playoffs, and anything can happen at this point. And as disappointing as it is, all you can do is try to stay positive, right? There's nothing you can really do about it except for focusing on getting better, focusing on healing, focusing on recovering, and then just trying to stay mentally engaged in the game. You might be watching from the stands, but there's still things that you can do to stay engaged, so that when your time's calling and you're ready to go, you're prepared, and hopefully you haven't missed a beat.
And just how well has Jordan Marr played in your position? Yeah,
Jordan's been fantastic. He's really stepped in a tough situation. He hasn't seen a lot of minutes this year, and he stepped in when we really needed him. And because of him and because of what these guys have done, we're in a position where we've secured a playoff berth, and we're in a position where we still have the opportunity to do some damage. We have a tough Manchester team coming in this weekend, and then we'll go down there on Sunday, and we're going to lay it all out on the line.
Yeah, just how do you approach those 2 matches? A little bit different from a 7-game series in North America, just 2 matches?
Yeah, it's different, but I don't really think you can approach it any differently than you do any other hockey game. Whether it's the playoffs, the first game of the year, or a game in January, you kind of have the same mindset. You got to prepare the same way. You got to have the same mindset. You can't make the game bigger than it is, but at the same time, we can't be kidding ourselves either. We know this is a big game. because of what we've done in the 56 games this year, we've given ourselves an opportunity to be in this position, and now it's about taking advantage of it. We're going to have a strong week of practice. We've already got a few good days under our belt. We still have opportunity to grow as a team, to put our scheme in place, and we'll be prepared come Saturday. And then it's a matter of keeping our emotions in check and going out there and enjoying what we love to do, and that's play hockey.
How much confidence, how much belief do you have in this group that they can progress to the playoff finals?
Yeah, we've had success and we've played well against Manchester this year. We've played well at home. We love playing in front of our fans. That's something that we really, really enjoy doing, and we take a lot of pride in it. And at the same time, when we go on the road, though we haven't gotten the results that we wanted, we've played well in Manchester both times we've been down there. So this is a series that we're comfortable with. But, they're the second place team in the league for a reason. They have a good team over there. They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of size. They have some veteran presence. And it's going to be a battle. I'm sure both teams will go out there and lay it on the line. And that's all we can really do. That's what we're going to do. And it's what we ask of ourselves every day, is to show up, be consistent, perform, and compete. And if we battle at the level that we've battled at all year, I like our chances. And we can come out victorious and we can advance.
And then the home leg, what would you say to the fans to turn out in big numbers and to be loud?
Yeah, we rely on you guys, right? The louder the building, the more packed the building, the more energy that creates, and the more energy that gives us. We'll come out, we'll come energized, we'll have passion, and we'll play for these fans. We'll play for each other, we'll play for these fans, we'll play for our families. But any extra energy that they can give us, any extra energy they can bring to the building, when we create that electric environment inside the Fife Ice Arena, it's a special place to play, and we feed off that, and it makes it a really, really tough and hostile environment for other teams to play in.
Just finally, yourself, you've been out for a few weeks, but you're hoping to play some part either this weekend or if the team was to progress to Nottingham?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm back on the ice. I'm really, really trying to be ready for this weekend, and these are the types of games as a competitor that you want to play in. But if it's not me, it'll be Jordan, and he'll do a great job. Every guy's going to bring their A game. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to be called on upon this weekend. You never know what roles are going to change this weekend, and that's all we can do as individuals, is go out there to prepare to play, and that's kind of my approach this week. Prepare to play, and then let the cards fall as they shall.
Cheers and congratulations tonight.
Perfect, thanks so much. Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.